Alright, we're gonna give some quick thoughts here on the Relic system. This shit's straight fucking trash, alright? This is horrible. I was originally really excited for it, and I gotta say, I've kind of enjoyed things so far. I haven't really played too much, but I really, really like how many dynamic events there are on the opening map. I've only played the first map, the Skywatch, a dick in my ass, or whatever the fuck it's called. I love how many events there are, though, man. The events, crazy amount. I really, really like that. I'm a big fan of like dynamic events and stuff, so I was really, happy with that. I mean, of course, there are no hearts, so it made, there had to be resources to go other places, I guess.
Hello,
So,
stranger.
I don't know. But these are fucking trash, alright? So, this is kind of a bad example. Let's go to the power one. Because this is the one that, matters, I guess. But, I mean, not only is there a huge lack of runes or relics right now, this is all of them, by the way. I thought this was, like, only, like, a select one of them. But in terms of, like, the power-based power damage relics, this is it. I don't understand, like, what thought process they were going through here. Like, on paper, this is a really good system, and I was excited for it. I was excited being able to use, like, my rock dog with Scar runes. Like, that sounded really awesome. But, I mean, what the fuck? Like, there's none of that. There's no rock dog. There's no parrot. There's no fucking, I don't even think there's a golem either. So, rip Golemancer, right? People who like playing Mechanist of 2 golems, go fuck yourselves. That's what's going on right now, man. It really fucking sucks. And a lot of these just aren't interesting. Like, Rune of the Thief or whatever the fuck, Relic of the Thief, like, it's essentially, like, people are saying it's, like, kind of like what Scar was before, but it just requires a little more effort, and it's, like, I don't know, I just, like, it was a lot cooler before, and this just feels dumb, and I guarantee you this is going to be something that gets fixed later, right, but it's, like, what was the point? Like, if you're not going to ship it out in a state that's at least as good as the rune system was, why even ship it out right now? Why not just have it later? If we're going to be downgraded right now, why even ship it out in this expansion? Just ship it out later on in a future update. You seem to be doing that with a lot of things, so just do it with that. But no, for some reason they decided to push it out with the expansion, even though it is very, very half-baked and underdeveloped and just worse than what we had before. And to me, that sucks because we can't go back. And there's another thing here. The Wizard Vault, a lot worse than what we had before with the dailies, for sure. Only being able to pick PvE dailies, or I'm sorry, there really isn't like what we had before, where there was like all around really good. If I want to like switch to like PvP based dailies or something, PvP World vs. World, you're fucked. Like, you do it the next day. It refreshes the next day, and then the weekly objectives refresh the next fucking week, which is insane. Luckily, they let you choose right off the bat, but I really just was not a fan of how we have to choose. Like, why not just make it so all of them are in there? Like, fuck it, why not? Maybe, I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. Also, what the hell is up with this? So, I do like some of the rewards stuff, okay? I like transmutation charges being in here. That was something I was asking for, and it was delivered. And I'm really excited about that. As someone who doesn't like going into World vs. World just to get, fucking transmog charges, I liked how we could finally just get them from here, and they're at a really good price, too. 8 per charge, that's really solid. But it's just really unfortunate how... Well, I don't actually know. Sorry, not the unfortunate part. That was another thing. 30 of these, which I just don't... I don't get, like, when these reset. There's only 30 available. One, why? Like, why for certain things like transmutation charges? I don't get why you have a limited amount of those, Some of these I just genuinely don't get. And the daily login system sucks now, dude. Like, you want to know what you get for daily logins? Like, 5 Astral Acclaim. And there's nothing else. And the dailies, you only get 1 gold now. But, oh, guys, you could buy a bag of gold for 30 fucking Astral Acclaim. Because that's titties, dude. And I think that's, what, like 100 Um, is that 100 gold, right? If you cap out. So I think it is. I don't know, but you know, there's that's a good amount. I'm sure you'd make more though if you know did like laurels or something else, because that's 30 astral acclaim. I'm pretty sure. Probably be a better idea just to do something else, but I don't know, man. It all just kind of feels like a downgrade, to me at least, from what we had before. You know, the logins and stuff. It really just kind of feels shitty to me. Oh, I guess this is cool. I didn't know they had this. That'll help when the launch for sure. But I gotta say, there's not a lot of cosmetics. Like I thought there would be more than this in terms of like the amount of like cosmetics there are in the vault. Like there really isn't a whole lot. Like we had the Griffin skin. The Griffin skin looks cool. We have the emote tome, which who cares about emotes? There's a weapon skin selection box, which is fine. The shoulder skin, and that's it. That's all there is right now for the cosmetics. So I don't know. It's just I thought this was going to be a lot more fleshed out, you know, than it actually is. I thought there was going to be a lot more stuff than this. But I suppose it's being updated monthly, so maybe it'll be a bit better. But yeah, overall, kind of underwhelmed, but not really, because I already kind of had low expectations going in, considering this is a yearly expansion thing now, and they're just not going to have enough time to do stuff. So yeah, I'll talk about it a little more sometime else, but that's sort of my initial thoughts on some things with the expansion. And I'm not really going to go that hard on it. You know, I definitely went a lot harder on End of Dragons when that came out. Just because I was way more excited for End of Dragons than I was with this, honestly. I can't help but just talk about how I hate yearly expansions in every one of these videos, huh? But anyway, that's it. Peace.